The Healthy Minds group brings young people from across the town together to promote positive mental health. We spoke to young people in schools across Bolton who decided mental health and combating the stigma associated with it was a priority for them. We also found a lot of young people just didn't understand what it was.
In Youth Council we work with Bolton CAMHS and other amazing groups. We create one big project like #Be Kind to My Mind, which is just helping the young people in Bolton who have a mental health issue speak out and tell them that it's okay not to be okay.
I was so ashamed to go to CAMHS, nobody wants to be that 11-year-old girl who is the weird one who cuts herself, you know what I mean? Nobody wants to be that person. So people are ashamed to go to CAMHS, people are ashamed to go to mental health services because there's so much stigma. So that's why the Be Kind to My Mind campaign is so important.
We asked young people who had been through services for their thoughts. Then we developed art exploring the stigma prevailing in schools, families and wider societies.
People shouldn't be prejudiced towards mental health, and that the things people think about it, such as, oh, you're crazy, you're an attention seeker, it's wrong.
You're so pathetic. Why would you do this work that I've asked you to do? Why would you do it? You're just being lazy.
All you want is
absolutely so lazy.
Just an attention seeker.
You're driving us insane.
We all gave our opinion on stigma and prejudices and the differences and why people shouldn't be treated that way, and we was able to incorporate it into our performance.
But what if different doesn't work with me? I just want to fit in.
It's important because if you don't understand much about mental health, you won't understand what that person is going through.
It's helped us to manage to get the message that we want to be sent through to other people.
It's really scary at first, but it gets really fun and it actually gives you a lot of confidence.
This week for me, it's been a big thing because I've never really done anything like this before. So it's definitely helped with my confidence and I feel better with myself.
Raising awareness and campaigning about any mental health is incredibly important to the people that are young, the younger generations that are exposed to so many things that could cause so many mental health problems.
I was one of them people that were stigmatised in mental health until I found out about it, because nobody tells you about it in primary school, and it's primary school because it's year 5 and 6. They're the years that you're also prone to mental health and having the starting off with it, and no one gets educated about that. They get educated about sex education and they're nowhere near that top point in their life.
We're here today at Teenage Markets in Bolton to talk to young people and talk about what is mental health to them and what is stigma. Do they know what it is and how they can help us in building a better society? Do you know what mental health is?
Yeah, I'd say it's kind of something like a disability, but you can't really see it in some cases.
For me, I'd refer to mental health as the psychological state of being and how you are sort of feeling mentally.
I think it's the level of happiness and how happy someone is and how they feel.
It's where people aren't fully confident to do stuff in the public.
People suffer from things that aren't visible, like depression and anxiety.
I don't know, just people have courses to help recognise what mental health is.
They should do events like today. We should get everyone involved, get the whole community involved, and just make everyone feel part of the community and know that wherever you are, in Bolton, we're a family and we all stick together.
Just do gatherings and things that you can help them, like a community, and do lunchtime clubs or something.
We went into schools to help raise awareness of our campaign.
In school we've been learning about mental health and how to tackle difficulties and what it is, and it's good because
people in my year now are coming forward about their issues that they have and getting them sorted, so I think it's a good idea.
It wasn't just other young people we shared our campaign with, services, mental health professionals and decision makers. We even met Greater Manchester's Mayor, Andy Burnham. We worked with drama practitioners, artists and musicians to explore creative ways of spreading our message.
1, 2, 3!
Be kind to my mind!
You can do it louder than that.
We created a track about mental health with help from Bolton Wanderers Community Trust.
Reduce the stigma, get rid of the hate. There's no room to discriminate.
As part of the project, we had loads of fun activities to help us work better as a team.
It's a massive thing with young people at the moment, and they've got brand new minds that are being shaped every day. And if we can say that having a mental health issue isn't a bad thing, then we're potentially saving someone's life.
It's important that feeling that you're not alone, because then you realise that you can get help and you don't have to worry about people not bothering to help you.
I think this campaign is important due to the fact that not many people know about mental health issues, and not many people can offer the help needed to anyone who does have a mental problem. So I think you're doing a good job by spreading the word.
It's important because if people didn't do stuff like this, a lot of bad things would be going on, and then people would feel even worse, like about how they feel. But sometimes it shows that they're not alone and that other people are like going through things like this.
I definitely think Be Kind to My Mind is making a huge influence in terms of improving mental health services. You know, the hashtag's doing quite well all over Twitter and Facebook. And it's just really raising awareness. When I was in one of my hospitals, which is when the campaigns began, there was a lot of talk around the Be Kind to My Mind campaign because a lot of the young people from Bolton. So Be Kind to My Mind is making a big difference. It's also giving young people who are in services and who are in mental health services the opportunity to share their opinions and share their views. So it's definitely, for me, it's given me a real sense of that my views are important, and this, you know, I can make real change by sharing my story.
Be kind to my mind!
Reduce the stigma.